Well, good morning, friends at Forge Road Bible Chapel. It was brought to my attention that we are missionaries of the month in June this year, and we're thankful for that, Peggy and I. For those of you who don't know me, I'm John Burkhauser, work with Stauros Ministries. We reach out to men and women struggling with addictions. Our primary function, our primary focus is meeting one-to-one with individuals to evangelize and to help them navigate life. I want to give you a brief update for those of you who are familiar with our ministry work of Tom Eakins. Tom has not been able to travel here for a number of years now because of his health, and he is undergoing chemo treatments for cancer, and is doing fairly well. He's had several surgeries and chemo treatments, but he's doing pretty well, and so you can keep him in prayer. I wanted to mention a few things that have been going on the last year. So we put together a workshop. We actually presented it at Forge Road Bible Chapel about 2 years ago, and we had a number of folks in attendance, and it's called Caring for the Addicted Through Discipleship, and it has 4 sections to it. And we had scheduled, we presented it at a few other churches over the last 2 years, and we were scheduled this year twice that we missed because of the coronavirus up in West Virginia and up in Glenarm, Long Green. And so we're hoping to reschedule those. But because we couldn't do that, it prompted me to make some recordings. If you were to go to our website, staurosministries.com, on the front page to the right there, you can link to them, or go to YouTube and put in Stauros Ministries. You'll also find there, we have a YouTube page. We've had it for a while. There's quite a number of videos up there of preaching, messages, and music from our Stauros Alive group. So I'd encourage you to take a look at that. Also, I got a call back in December of 19. The pastor of North Point Baptist Church had left the church fairly suddenly, so they asked me if I would consider filling in. So I did, which was going to be for a short term, and has turned out that I'm still there on Sunday mornings preaching and providing some pastoral care and some pastoral work and guidance for them. Also on Wednesday evenings, providing a leadership for the prayer time and a short devotional message. Certainly, as you have at the chapel, been doing things online for a few months on Sunday mornings and Wednesdays, so those messages and devotionals would be on YouTube as well. We did start 3 weeks ago, outdoor services in the parking lot. Those videos are on there as well. We were fortunate to do that, and then this week we're having our first indoor service. You can pray. There's a number of folks that we've had a relationship with that church for quite a number of years as well, and there's a number of folks there that I still meet with, and so I have opportunity to see them more regularly. And then some of the folks I meet with who don't have a church, that gives them a place to come to where we can stay connected. Did want to mention as well that Roy Brown, he is currently the General Director of Stauros. Mike Williams, many of you know, was supposed to have been here this year and last year. He wasn't able to make it for different reasons, but he stepped down as General Director, and Roy Brown took over. So Roy has now joined our American Board of Directors. So he's along with Russ Warnick and John Ziegenfuss from Forge Road Chapel. You would know Roy is on there with Don Riffle and Chris Spees and Mike Kisner. And then we also had Peggy, my wife, and Marie, Chris's wife, and Melissa, Don's wife, on there as well. We have been doing Zoom meetings for our staff for the last few months on Monday mornings. It's quite early here. I've been able to see Woody and some of the other Stauros staff. We've also had board meetings for our Stauros group here by Zoom. I wanted to mention to you just a few prayer points as we close this short little message to you. You can pray for the workshops. We've found them to be very helpful for individuals, and we've modified them as time has gone on with input from others. I would ask you to pray for the individuals with whom I meet. It's been a difficult time during the pandemic. It's hard anyway. They've been extra lonely because they haven't been able to get out to places they normally would get to. And of course, I've had to be careful as well because of some folks that I get around would be vulnerable people. So pray for individuals in Stauros. The Lord knows who they are. You also can pray for our finances. I've missed opportunities to get out to the churches I normally get to, Forge Road being one. I'm normally there on Memorial Day weekend while you're away at your retreat. And then a few other churches that we get to on a semi-regular basis. I've missed being able to get to those and often receive support when we go. And then some individuals that have been supporting us have at least temporarily stepped aside because of the lack of income due to the pandemic. So you can pray for us. You can pray for the workshops and the ministry work we're doing for groupings, for groups, and the ministry to individuals, and those individuals as well who are really struggling even more so now. And then also for our continued finances. So we appreciate you having us as a ministry you support as a chapel, as a body, but we also appreciate that you highlight us each year and have a little focus. So thank you, and hope to see you soon. God bless you. Bye-bye.